Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Siddharth Nair and you're watching That Car Guy. Today we have with us the all-new 2021 Suzuki Celerio. It is the newest member to the Maruti lineup and we are very excited to have this car with us. And we're going to show you in detail what this car is all about. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, this is the new Celerio and right off the bat, it is a very beautiful car. Especially in this shade of red, it is stunning. You can see the new grille. It's a very happy grille. There's this chrome blind which goes all the way to each headlight. That is pretty unique. And inside also we have this different kind of treatment for the mesh grille. It's pretty unique, very good looking in my opinion. I have a huge Suzuki logo in the front. And the headlights, well, these are normal halogen headlights. But if you look over here, there are these twin arrow designs. Really nice in my opinion. And the whole car just looks so wide. I know this is a very practical small hatchback, but look at the size. It really looks imposing and it really looks wide. Just look at that. In the bottom you get fog lights. This is the ZXi version, so these are standard. Otherwise you'll have to get them retrofitted. And coming down from that, we have a very nice little diffuser lip spoiler action going on here. Something similar found on very expensive supercars and stuff. But this is standard over here. And it's not just dummy, it is functional. You see, air does pass through these vents into the radiator. So this is a functional piece of design. That is fantastic. So this is the engine of the 2021 Maruti Celerio, and this is a 1-liter 3-cylinder engine. The code name is K10D, and it's a very fuel efficient engine. This is claimed as one of India's most fuel efficient vehicles, delivering around 26.6 kilometers per liter. This engine sounds and is very silent and does not have the normal clatter of a 3-cylinder engine. It's very smooth, very nice to operate. It is not sluggish. It has ample power. And it is very refined at the same time. So a very nice engine, this new K10B 1-liter 3-cylinder engine. This comes mated with the 5-speed AGS transmission, it is the automatic, or you could have this with the 5-speed manual transmission. So a very versatile, very silent and refined engine. And let's go through the sides very quickly. Over here on the fender, if you can see, there's this muscular wheel arch kind of design on the body itself. It is very muscular. It just brings out the masculinity of the car. And over here we have the new 15-inch alloy wheels. This is only found on the ZXi version again, wrapped in 175/60 R15 tires. And these are Yokohama Blue Earth. This is actually a very good tire. Yokohama Blue Earths are one of the nicest tires you could buy for your day-to-day city car. And this whole gloss black look really contrasts with the bright red of this car. And over here we have the ORVMs with indicators in them. That is really nice. It's really stunning to look at because it is a very premium feature found on much more expensive cars. But now you get this on the Celerio too. We have the door handles over here with the request sensor for the smart key access. The glass area is huge on this car. There's a lot of light coming into the cabin. And the side proportions and all are very nice. This almost, check it out from this angle, it almost looks like a Baleno, and that is not a bad thing because they are the same brand and this is a smaller version of the Baleno, if you could say. And this is the back side of the car. What caught my eye really was this taillight design. It looks like a flame. Just look at that. It's a flame designed taillight. Almost looks like the Tinder logo. That's a beautiful piece of design. We also get small reflectors over here, and the reverse parking sensors are integrated into them. So that is a functional piece of design. Yeah, we get two, one over here, one over there. Again, the back bumper, nothing much going on. We also get the request sensor over here to lock the car. And we have badges like Celerio and the Suzuki logo over here. And since this is the full option model again, we do get a rear wiper with a defogger. So those are for the full option versions. And again, this car does look big. That is the main point I'm trying to get across through this video. This car is a small car on paper, but it looks huge. So guys, welcome to the interiors of the new 2021 Celerio, and this is fantastic cars. They are switched to an all black theme, which in my opinion looks really sporty and really classy. The dashboard layout itself is really nice. We have this big touch screen in the front, dead center, and to the sides we have these circular kind of air vents, something similar to those found in the Mercedes, and it looks nice. They have a little detail in them. We'll get to that in a bit. For now, let's start this car up. So without further ado, this is the key. This is a normal smart access key found on most Marutis. Even my Desire has one. So all you have to do is, since this is an automatic, foot on the brake. There's an engine start stop button over here. Long press and the car comes to life. Let's start off with the steering wheel itself. It is a very nice chunky kind of a steering wheel. It's not thin and flimsy. There's a good amount of meat to it. We have two airbags, one over here for the driver, one on the passenger side, and we get controls for the media navigation system over here. So behind the steering wheel we have the instrument cluster, where it's a big speedometer in the middle, and we have a small tachometer on the side which shows your revs digitally. There's no needle, there's a small, yeah, that's all digital now, and inside that you know which gear you're in. If you put into drive, there's 1D, and you can 2D, yeah, basically shows you which gear you're in. And this also shows information like range, kilometer, distance to empty, your trip information. All of those things are shown inside the small meter over there. Now coming to the main talking point of this car, this new touchscreen. Well, it's not new. It's found on basically most of the top end full option versions of basically any Suzuki product nowadays. But I'm going to show you what this does. This head unit is a 7-inch touchscreen display which supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And this runs on a very signature UI of Maruti. Basically all these tiles are all just interchangeable like in your phone. There's even a pull down menu over here. Let me just show you. Yeah, see, there's a pull down menu which shows your connected devices, etc. And there's a clock setting over here. You can do that, or if you want a real-time mileage, you can press this and there's an option over here. It shows you your real-time mileage, and based on how good you're driving, it'll give you a accurate live readout of how much fuel you're consuming. That is really awesome. And coming back to the home screen, this also has Bluetooth, so you can connect your phone, stream music, all of those good stuff. And the touch is very responsive. You can even use Google Maps, and the pinch to zoom function works flawlessly. And just below the screen we have these buttons over here. Basically this is your lock and unlock. This is for your power windows, these two. This one controls that, and this one is for your driver. It has automatic down, so just one press, your windows go down, and yeah, it's a manual up. And we have the hazard switches on the center. This is to lock the power windows. And we also do get AC, but sadly even on the full option version you don't get the climate control AC. And we also get a USB/aux over here, and a traditional 12-watt power socket over here. Now this is where you connect your phone and get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And it also comes with this good flap so that dust and things don't get in, and looks neat and posh. It was very nice. And to the favorite feature of this car, the gear shift lever. This is so good. I'm not joking, guys. This really looks like the AMG gear shifter. If you don't know what that is, I'll put a photo over here. Yeah, that looks so good. And there's a piece of leather over here which actually, when you hold the lever, it feels very soft and premium. And the design is something else. It's very funky. It's very nice to use. The shift action and all is very smooth, very crisp. Basically this is a AGS transmission. You can get a manual 5-speed. I would choose this gearbox because it is so easy to drive in the city. You just put it to drive and you go forward. If you want to take manual control, you can also use the manual mode, and you can shift manually, like plus, minus. You could use it like any other manual, but just without the clutch. And if you don't want to do that, just stick it into drive. The car will change gears for you. And over to the door pockets. This is, again, there's a lot of design happening over here. You can see There's a cut over there. There's a wedge shape over here. There's this it's a kind of like a honeycomb design over here, and it all looks really nice, especially in this black shade. And even these parts are all, they have this molding over here. Just look at that. That's attention to detail. They could have just left it plain, but no, they have taken the time and made all of these design cues. It just makes this car a lot more funky and more desirable from an owner's perspective. Like everything on this car, even the steering has these Bluetooth telephony buttons, so that you don't even have to take your hand off the steering wheel to receive and take calls. And to this side, well, we have a start stop button. We have this is a auto start stop button. Basically, by default, this car will stop the engine at a red light to help you save fuel. But if you don't want that, you can just press this, and you see that over there. Yeah, the auto start stop feature goes off. So if you don't want the auto start stop feature, you can manually bypass it by pressing this switch. Over here we have the window controls. This is auto folding, very handy feature to have in the city. And electric adjustments for both the mirrors. That's a good feature to have. The door pullers and all are painted in the silver plastic. They feel good because there's a weight to them. It feels solid, man. This is built top notch. Everything on this car is very well put together. It is bolted down much better. Even the AC vents, you can see it has these designs like over here. Looks very futuristic, very nice. It is something else, guys. It's a very well made interior for sure. Now let's go check out the back seats, and let's see what's that all about. So guys, now I'm in the back seat of the 2021 Celerio, and I'm happy to report there's a lot of space, much more than what I've expected it to be, because this is ideally best for 4 people, the whole car. 2 people in the back, 2 people in the front. But if you want, you could stretch and put a person in the middle. 3 people could sit here, but I would recommend 2. But that's not the case. Just look at how much leg room I have. Now this is set to my driving position, and in the old Celerio, well, my knees would have been like jammed. There's so much more space over here, and the bench is much more flatter. Keep your stuff over there. It's a very nice parcel share, very practical. You could put a lot of stuff here. And your power window switches are all in the center, like here. Another great thing about the back seat is, well, it splits. Yeah, it can be split at 60-40 split, and you can reach the back, and you can load lots of luggage inside. So basically, this is a feature which is not found on most hatchbacks, but the Celerio has it, and that is a big opening over here. And this is a big plus point for this car, because 60-40 split is, you can't find this on a normal hatchback. You have to go to sedan category or a very premium hatchback. So that is a very good feature to have. And yeah, that's about it for the back seat. Now just check out the dashboard design from here. Isn't that just beautiful? Wow, I really like those angles and designs over there. The big screen in the middle, the steering wheel, the gear lever, the gear knob, everything just looks so nice and neat. Oh wow, man, this is really nice. You really have to sit in the back seat and look forward into the dashboard to appreciate the level of design and beauty this dashboard has. This also has a very usable boot. 313 liters of boot space. That is huge. 313 liters is not bad for a car in this segment, and it's a very deep boot. I mean, there's a lot of space in here. You also get the parcel shelf over here to keep things over here. If you don't want it, you can completely remove it by unhinging those screws over there, so that this becomes a very huge loading area. Or you could hook this up like so over here, and now you have a lot more space. So a very practical boot, and a very big one too for this segment. So I have been driving this car for some time now, and let me tell you this, the 1 liter engine is not sluggish at all. It is very sprightly. It has a little pep to its step. Basically, it is not at all any lack of power. When you drive this car, you do feel the ease at which this car picks up speed. It does 80, 90 just like that. It's not super fast, but it gets up there very effortlessly, if I might say. And the engine, like you have seen in this video, is very silent. It's very smooth at idle. Very surprising for a 3-cylinder engine, because normally 3-cylinder engines do make a lot of clatter, and it's not the most refined unit when it comes to engines. But this 3-liter, the K10B, the engine in this vehicle is fantastic. It is buttery smooth. You hardly notice the car when it's idling, because it is very silent, and once you get going, it has a very creamy nature to it, in the sense that it does not shudder or does not lag in delivering power. So a very smooth, efficient engine system right there. And the suspension is also beefed up, because when you go over rough roads like I did just now, it has a very good dampening feel. It almost feels European, if I must say, and the way it rides. And like you have seen, the stance of the car it's actually stance pretty low. So yes, it has a lot of ground clearance, but the stance helps manage the body roll. Now you might be wondering, what does this car cost? Basically, the range starts at 4,99,000. That is for the LXI manual, and the range goes all the way up to 6,94,000. That is for the ZXI Plus automatic variant. So that is the range from 4,99,000 all the way to 6,94,000, almost 7 lakhs for this car which we are sitting in. This is the ZXI Plus variant. So overall, a very nice balance of economy. The full option versions are a little bit on the pricey side, but you'll not be complaining, because this car has the potential to deliver, because it's wide, it's big, it's feature packed. It is everything you want from a modern hatchback. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like this video, share this video with your friends, and do subscribe if you're new. There are a lot more videos coming out very soon. And a special thank you to all of my friends at Popular Vehicles and Services. They hooked me up with this demo car of theirs, and a big huge thank you and shout out to them once again. And if you are looking for a Maruti product anywhere in Kerala, I'll put their number down below over here. Please do contact these guys. They're the best in the business, and they'll hook you up with any Maruti product you want. So when you call them, tell them you got their number from that car guy YouTube channel, because let them know that your boy is doing something for them. They're the best in the business when it comes to Maruti vehicles.